can take it anymore.
Hollywood, COMMIEFORNIA, home of a distant history of the Red Scare blacklist, now East Bay, San Francisco Assemblyman Rob Bonta is pushing the relaxation of the laws set up to deter the Reds in our midst by eliminating the California law requiring the termination of communists from state government jobs. Bonta bases his argument according to the ancient Red Scare hysteria that happened bygones ago.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and colleagues. AB 22 is a cleanup bill that removes archaic and outdated references to the Communist Party in our state law, specifically those stating that a public employee may be dismissed from employment if he or she advocates or is knowingly a member of the Communist Party. These archaic references should be removed from existing law and updated so that the law focuses on the actions of individuals and evidence of their conduct. I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Huntington Beach Assemblyman Travis Allen disagreed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This bill is blatantly offensive to all Californians. In my district alone, we have the Vietnamese Americans who had to flee a communist regime, which is why they're now in Orange County. You take a look at the number of people that communism has killed in the 20th century alone, it's over 90 million. Communism stands for everything that the United States stands against. We're for freedom. We are for justice. We are for democracy. We are for the rule of law. And communism is none of these things. To allow subversives and avowed communists to now work for the state of California is a direct insult to the people of California that pay for that government. I urge a no vote.
Mr. Bonta, Sacramento is roughly 80 miles from Berkeley, California. Did Bonta happen to notice the communist activity flaring up there and what it could mean to California if Soros-funded communist politicians flood the already leftist California legislature? The Daily Caller reported back in February of 2017 during the Milo riots, the left-wing group that helped organize the violent shutdown of Milo Yiannopoulos' event at the University of California, Berkeley on Wednesday is backed by a progressive charity that is in turn funded by George Soros, a major labor union, and several large companies. The Alliance for Global Justice, based in Tucson, is listed as an organizer and fiscal sponsor for Refuse Fascism, a communist group that encouraged left-wingers to shut down the event. According to its most recent 990 tax form, Alliance for Global Justice received $2.2 million in funding for the fiscal year ending in March 2016. One of the group's biggest donors is the Tides Foundation, a nonprofit funded by billionaire progressive philanthropist George Soros. Tides gave AFGJ $50,000. The United Steelworkers Labor Union also contributed $5,000. The city of Tucson is also listed in AFGJ's 990 as a donor, but a city official says the city acted merely as a pass-through for a Native American tribe that provided a grant for the activist group. The city official said that no city money went to AFGJ. Does Bonta understand what Antifa is? Does anybody? Historian Norman Davies details in his book Europe at War 1939 to 1945, No Simple Victory, that anti-fascism does not offer a coherent political ideology, but rather that it is an empty vessel, and that the concept of anti-fascism is a mere political dance created by Joseph Stalin and spread by Soviet propaganda in the attempt to create false impressions that Western democracies could align themselves with Soviet Russia in the opposition to fascism. If Bonta's bill makes it through the California Senate, at the very least, California will be gradually influenced by the growing mechanizations of George Soros's anti-American political subversion. But at the most extreme, California could be facing a full-scale communist revolution. John Bound for Infowars.com.
Let's go to Debit in Florida. Debit in Florida, you're on the air.
Great. Hey, thank you so much. Listen, I have bought your product, and I gotta say they're amazing. Anyone who's on the fence, buy it, because I've got Caveman, Superman Vitality, Secret 12, Vitamin Mineral Fusion. I've got the body armor.
Wow, thank you.
Wow.
You're the type of listener that makes it all possible. Which nutraceutical does you like best?
I really like the Vitamin Mineral Fusion, to be honest. That's
amazing.
Really incredible. I drank it in the morning, and I swear to you, I felt incredible. Like I haven't felt in weeks. My morning was fantastic, and I love you guys. I love the InfoWars crew. And I just want to, I want to take this opportunity to tell anybody out there who's on the fence, just buy it. You will love it. I'm telling you, I've never bought a bad product.
What you find in our news is the same thing you find in our products at InfoWarsLife.com. It's a win-win, InfoWarsLife.com.